What's up, y'all? I'm Canadian Cuisine, the smoked lamb specialist. Come get what I do. Let us be your who when it comes to lamb. Today, we are cooking Italian baked beans. That's right, Italian baked beans. These ain't your mama and them baked beans, but you might replace your mama and them baked beans with these baked beans sometime. And I know some of y'all gonna be scared, but you know what? You gonna do it. You hear me? Yeah, man. I get to have a cooking show right now. I ain't talking about tomorrow. I ain't talking about next week, next month, next year. I'm talking about right now. Today, we cooking Italian baked beans. Italian baked beans. I call them Italian baked beans because we are using Borlotti beans. Borlotti beans are grown in Italy, and they're also grown in South America, so that's why I call them Italian baked beans. So let's go through these ingredients right quick so you'll know what we got going on. So first, got the Borlotti beans, or some people call them cranberry beans. They're nice and creamy. It's just a soft, creamy bean that you'll like. Then we have some fresh cherry tomatoes. They just been cut in half to make it easier on the blender, because we're gonna make a little sauce with this right here that we're gonna cook the Borlotti beans in. Then we got one large red onion diced up right here. Then right here we got 3 different bouillons. These are 3 different bouillon pastes right here. We got some chicken bouillon. We got some mushroom bouillon, and we got some roasted garlic bouillon. It's about a teaspoon a piece, not too much, because the bouillon is salty, and we don't want to make the dish too salty. So we got a teaspoon a piece. And we only gonna add some more salt should we see we need some. We're gonna be careful with that, because it's kind of easy to over salt stuff when you start messing with them bouillon pastes. All right, then we got some garlic. Chopped garlic, just regular fresh garlic. Then we got some minced Calabrian chili. This chili has a very good flavor, but it's hot, so you got to be careful. That amount right there is about a tablespoon. As far as this garlic, we did about 5 nice sized garlic cloves of that garlic. Then we got some coriander. I had the seeds, and I toasted the seeds in a pan, and put them in a spice grinder, and did it like that, because the coriander tastes better when you get it as a seed and toast it a little bit, and then put it in the grinder. That smell just so wonderful, and the taste is just so much better. Then we got some turmeric right here. This is about 2 teaspoons of turmeric. Then we got some bacon fat, because I made some bacon bits to go on top of the Borlotti beans when they get done. So this is just some right bacon. Now there's no inner bacon. This is right bacon fat. So this we're gonna cook the onions and everything in is that bacon fat. Then we got some honey right here. We're gonna use about a 1/4 cup of that. We are making our sauce, and that'll be the first thing we make. But let me get set up for that, and we'll be right back. You hear me? All right, we back. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this quick tomato sauce. What we got here is 2 pints of cherry tomatoes. And I used to think that you would need to add some type of water or liquid in here so it'll process better, but you really don't need to add nothing to it, because these cherry tomatoes have so much water in them already. You ain't gotta do that. Now with this honey, we're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of honey, and we're gonna put in a little salt. Like I said, we don't need much, because we got them bouillon. Bouillon be salty, so we ain't trying to mess our dish up by putting too much salt. So Make sure you got a pretty good, strong blender. You ain't got to have no Vitamix, but you know, you got your little Ninja, you might be fine, you know, but just be careful. If you got to do your tomatoes in batches, do that. You don't have to dump them all in there because you don't want your blender to choke out. So, gonna stop talking, we're gonna do this blending. Here we go. That's all you gotta do. Now it's gonna be real pink. See that right there? It's real pink. But don't be scared of that pink because when it cooks down, it's gonna darken. It's gonna be a nice dark red. Cause I thought my beans was gonna be pink like this when I first did this dish. But your beans are not gonna be pink, and you can't go by the taste of the cherry tomatoes right now because raw tomatoes have a different flavor from a cooked tomato. You know, I can't say that I would want to eat cherry tomatoes. You know, I'm picky. I'm in the picky club. Now, raw like this, I don't think I can do it. Don't taste good to me. But once it's cooked, it's got a whole nother flavor profile. So keep that in mind. If you're scared now, just know it's gonna be better once it's done. So let me get set up for this cooking, and we finna go on get to this cooking. You hear me? Now let's get ready for this cooking part. All right, we're gonna start off with the onions. We're gonna start with the onions first. We're gonna take some of this bacon fat. If you ain't used to cooking with bacon fat does get smoky. Does not have a high smoke point, so keep that in mind when you cooking with any kind of animal fat. It's gonna be smoky. So if you don't want your house smoky, you can omit the animal fat, or if you just want to stick to a vegetarian version of this, don't use the bacon fat. You get you some olive oil or something like that. But if you into eat animals, this gonna be good with this bacon fat. I encourage you to try it this way, but I do understand if you're trying to be healthy, do that by all means. All right. This is a mighty big onion. So I think I'm gonna stop about right here because these onions gonna cook down. I ain't scared of onions. Onions is something that I like. But I don't want to kill it with a whole bunch of onions. But about that amount right there, as you can see on the B-roll cam, that's gonna be enough onion for you right there. I want to get this nice and coated in the fat. Make sure that flavor get in there real good. And we don't want to immediately put our spices in because we don't want our spices to burn, because I'm big on not having burned spices. I can't stand no burned spices. So let's scoot this over a little bit so they can see on the B-roll cam now. Yeah. All right. Hey, also I want y'all to leave some comments. Put in the comments what you would like to see me cook next. Or you just got a cooking question for me to possibly help you answer. I ain't saying I'm the smartest person ever. I'm just a home cook that love food, and I look at food every day, all day. Ain't a day go by that I don't be looking at food, recipes or something. That's just part of my daily routine. So just let me know something that you would like to see me cook and I could do a video on, or you want to see a cooking utensil or equipment that you might want to see demonstrated. You can do that too. Just Just reach out there and let me see what you got. All right, we got this coriander right here. We're gonna put that in. And we're gonna put this turmeric in as well. Toast that up real good. I'm gonna put some regular oil. This is avocado oil, because it's eating up my oil that I had, so we want to keep it wet. We don't want it to be dry and start to burn. And if you can see on the B-roll cam, it's got a nice orangish red color. You know, turmeric always make food, gives food a pretty color. We're gonna put our garlic in. Turn this heat down a little bit because I don't like burnt garlic. Uh-oh, turn my fire off. There we go. Gotta keep that garlic moving, because if you don't, garlic got about 30 seconds to me. 30 seconds to maybe 45 seconds before you need to introduce some type of liquid of some kind to keep it from burning. Looking good, looking good. Smells wonderful. Oh, make sure you have your oven already on at 375. That's what you need it to be on. Have it ready. I'm gonna add our Calabrian chilies. Come on now. And we're gonna add our bouillon. And we're gonna add our tomatoes. Turn the heat down a little bit. But right now, as you can see, it's pink. It look nasty. I know it do. It don't look like something you want to eat. But slowly but surely, it's gonna give you that nice red color. You wanna scrape while you stirring, because you want to get all that fond up, or whatever is stuck to the pan. You want it to be released. So be stirring while you cooking this here. And you really just want it to get a little darker before you add your beans. Excuse me. Get a little darker before you add your beans. That color already looking a whole lot better right now. You can see. I'm gonna go ahead and taste as well. Gonna see where we at. Pretty good. Just need a little salt. Just a little bit. Put in some salt. Using diamond crystal, by the way, so this is not like table salt, where if that was table salt, I would have killed the dish right there, but diamond crystal give you a whole lot of wiggle room to add your seasoning. This is black pepper right here. We're gonna stir that in. See how it's not pink no more? Not pink at all. A nice tomato sauce color. Didn't take long, but at first it looked nasty. If I had been over 15 years ago and I saw you cooking some pink stuff like that, I wasn't gonna eat it. I was finna leave the kitchen. Yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna add these Borlotti beans. Let me taste one more time, see if that season I did helped it at all. Pretty good. And also the flavor is gonna get deeper while it bake in the oven too. So if it appears that it's missing a little flavor, it's gonna develop while it's in the oven, because we're gonna bake it in the oven for about 40 minutes. It's gonna thicken and all that sauce is gonna incorporate. It's gonna be real good. Excuse me. Calabrian chilies going up my nose. But they so good. It will choke you out. And people that don't like spicy food, don't worry. Once it get through baking after that 40 minutes, it's not gonna be as spicy. Then you got that honey in there helping. It's what the honey is for, just to tone down those Calabrian chilies. But it's good. All right, y'all, let me let y'all look at this right quick on the B-roll cam. Y'all can see this a nice looking bean. It look real good, color good. And once it's baked in the oven for that 40 minutes, it's gonna be what you want. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be a good old vegetarian way if you choose to omit the bacon fat. It'd be a good old vegetarian baked bean you can serve at your next cookout. So keep that in mind. But we finna get ready to put this in the oven right now. You heard me. All right, let's get these beans in our 9x13 baking dish here. Alrighty. Do I want to get all the rest of this out here? I'm pretty sure. This pan just so heavy. I love it, but this thing heavy as hell. That's all I know. All right, let's smooth this on out right here. Make sure everything is even. We'll have a whole bunch of juice on one side and a whole bunch of beans on the other side. Try to make sure it's good and even. Y'all see before we put it in the oven, because once it come out, it's gonna be so delicious. You hear me? So we finna go and put this in the oven right now at 375 for 40 minutes. When they get done, we'll be right back. You hear me? All right, you know it's the best time of the video, and it's gonna be taste time. It's taste time. Let's go and pull these beans on out so you can see how good they look. And then I'm gonna show you how good they taste. You hear me? We're gonna scoot this up some. doing. I don't know how I thought one mitten was gonna get it. I was gonna be having an embarrassing moment on this video. You heard me? All right, here we go. Ooh, let me get that out. Scoop this back like so. I B-roll can, y'all see this? Gorgeous color. All baked up for you. Smelling good, sizzling, bubbly. Put these down to the side. I know I need to let these rest a little bit, but because I got children, I gotta go pick up my children. We're gonna go on, scoop this out now. Cause I gotta make sure I show up every Monday at 6 p.m. Gotta keep that commitment that I made to show up every Monday at 6. So I do what I gotta do, cause can't drop the ball. Lord gave me a great opportunity to have my own cooking show right now. Do what I gotta do. So with these beans, they steaming hot. Got these bacon bits right here we're gonna put on top just to add a little more flavor. I know if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you ain't gonna fool with this part, but this right here, especially that right bacon, I ain't talking about no what's another bacon? Them other bacons, it don't matter. That right bacon is the one all day long. All right, let me show y'all this bowl right here. See them bacon bits on there, looking all good. I know this hot. I gotta set it down. It's so hot. But I gotta get a bite of this. Wow, y'all looking at me. See it right there. Now see, with the Borlotti beans, they so creamy. I'm talking about as soon as you close your mouth on it, it just spread on out in your mouth. That's how creamy them Borlotti beans are. You can get Borlotti beans on Amazon. You can go to Amazon and order these Borlotti beans, but or just say cranberry beans. You can find them on there. The brand was De Alo or De Lalo or something like that. But they on Amazon. They don't cost that much. If you want to try this recipe, it's just a good alternative, to having your mom and them baked beans. Your mom and them baked beans might be quite unhealthy. They might be fine, but they might be unhealthy. But you can do these right here and feel good about yourself after you eat them. Do them how you want to do it, because you cooking. That's what I tell you all the time. When you cook, you in control. You can plus or minus whatever you want to plus or minus. Oh, hell no. I'm up here recording. When I tell you recording with a family is something, it's tough. Somebody just walked in here and interrupted my whole video, man. But I ain't gonna let it stop me. Can't let nothing stop me, because I got to show up once again every Monday at 6 p.m. So, this may happen again in the future with somebody interrupt my video and it just don't go so smooth, but just know I got challenges. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna overcome them. I'm not gonna let none of them challenges get in the way of what I came to do. And I came to give you some recipes, show you something else to cook. So hey, let me get my second bite. And my third bite. This recipe is something that you really want to have on your dinner plate, especially the cookout. Just to change the game a little bit, at the cookout they can have another type of baked bean other than what they always ever have. I try to give somebody something brand new, just come at a different angle sometimes. If you like me, you gotta have something new. I got to have something new. I can't keep doing the same thing all the time. And then as picky people, we tend to eat the same things all the time, the same way. I'm trying to help you get out there, rut, and get to exploring so you can see some more things like I did, because I did the same thing all the time. And one day it changed for me, and I want that same thing for you with this food. So that said, I thank you for watching this video. I thank you for making it this far, because I know if you made it this far, I know you fooled with me. And I thank the Lord for you every time. Check out that description box. Plenty of things in the description box. Go to the CanadianCuisine.com website so you can look at that lamb, see the pricing and details. And if you're in the Memphis area, you can contact me and we can get some of that lamb in your mouth. We're doing it once a month right now. At the time of shooting this video, we once a month. So get on that email list or get on Facebook and follow the page so you know the next time that I'm cooking. And if you're in the Memphis area and you don't mind something coming out the backyard, get at me. Lamb is what I do. I'm good at it. Lamb make me giggle every time I eat it. You hear me? So I thank the Lord for you every time. And I get to have a cooking show right now. Amen to that. Just showing thanks to the Lord that I got something going on that I never thought would be going on. So, hey, appreciate y'all. And I know some of y'all gonna be scared to do these beans right here, but I'm telling you, if you go ahead and do it, it's gonna be fire. Put in the comments what everybody say about these baked beans when you do it. You hear me?